The chosen one. What I am about to reveal to you is no accident. You were destined to hear this. If you are viewing this message, understand that divine intervention has brought you here. This is not just another moment in your life. This is a turning point, a revelation that will reshape everything you know. It is time for you to break free of the old and step into your true destiny. The world you live in is no longer your final home. You are being called beyond the confines of this earthly realm, into something greater, something eternal. This is not the end, it is a transformation, a spiritual elevation that few get to experience. You may already feel an unshakable pull, a deep inner knowing that you are destined for something greater. Now, that understanding is becoming a reality. The divine has spoken, and the path before you is clearly opening. Receive it in faith, for what lies ahead is filled with divine peace, love, and protection. Before we continue, take a moment to acknowledge this call. Like this message, subscribe to our channel to help us reach 1,000 subscribers, and comment with the number 99, the number of divine fulfillment and fulfillment. If you are truly one of the chosen ones, you will see it through to the end. Deep down, your spirit already knows that this message is meant for you. If you are ready to receive the truth of this divine decision, your life will never be the same. But for those who are not yet ready, this may be the time to let go and trust in God's plan. In the quiet moments of life, there comes a time when the divine will reveal itself, and the chosen one must heed the call to return home. This is not a random or impulsive decision, but one of profound spiritual purpose. God, in His infinite wisdom, has chosen you for this momentum moment that marks the end of your earthly journey and the beginning of a sacred transition. Now, you are being called to release the struggles, the pain, and the uncertainty of this world. You no longer belong to this realm of chaos. A divine home awaits you, one filled with love, peace, and eternal protection. This divine decision is not an accident. It is the culmination of everything you have endured. Every step, every trial, every hardship has prepared you for this exact moment. You have held on to your faith, and now, as God's chosen one, you are ready to move forward into the next phase of your existence. This is not a time for fear, but for gratitude. Every challenge has served its purpose, and now you are about to embrace the fulfillment of that purpose. As you stand at the threshold of this transition, know that you are deeply loved by God. Take a moment to reflect on all that has been and all that is to come. You have been chosen, and now it is time to go home. Before you embark on this sacred journey, a transformation begins. Your body, mind, and soul are shifting, aligning with the divine energy in preparation for the great transition. You may feel an inexplicable lightness, a deep and unshakable peace settling within you, as if the universe itself is gently preparing you for what lies ahead. Imagine this shift as divine preparation, not just for your spirit, but for your physical form as well. Just as a caterpillar undergoes a profound metamorphosis before becoming a butterfly, you too will experience changes that may feel unfamiliar or even unsettling. But fear not, for they are all part of God's plan, guiding you toward ascension. Your body, mind, and soul are uniting, becoming one with the divine energy. This is the moment of awakening, of liberation, and of returning home to where you truly belong. A turning point in your journey, unlike any other. The changes you feel within you are not mere coincidences. They are a prelude to something much greater. A portal is opening, revealing a world beyond the burdens of this world, a place where you are truly free. Embrace these changes, for they are a sign that you are ready. You are stepping into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. As this shift deepens, a profound truth becomes undeniable. Your time in the physical world is coming to an end. But this is not the end. It is a sacred return. Your spiritual home, a haven of eternal peace, love, and wholeness, awaits you. This divine transformation is not just a change in existence, it is a spiritual awakening. You are being called to embrace your true nature, to release all that has bound you to this world of illusion. The distractions and sorrows of this earthly realm no longer serve you. You have carried the burdens of the world long enough. Now it is time to step into something much greater. Your spiritual home is not a distant dream. It is closer than you think. It is a place of infinite love, where your soul will find peace. The transformation you undergo is not a loss, but a return, a sacred reunion with the divine. During this process, you may feel an overwhelming sense of peace as the burdens of this world are lifted from your shoulders. Let go of your fears. Release your doubts. You are not leaving, you are reaching out to something beyond human understanding, something beautiful beyond words. This is the moment you have been preparing for, consciously or unconsciously, all your life. Divine transformation is upon you, and you are ready to meet your Creator. There is no need for fear, no room for sadness. There is only love. There is only peace. You may have spent your life searching for meaning, questioning the path ahead, but now the answer is clear. It is time to return home. This journey is not one of loss, but of fulfillment. You are entering the presence of God, welcomed with open arms into a world where love is infinite and eternal. The trials of this world are behind you. You have endured. You have remained faithful. And now the divine embraces you in ways beyond what the human mind can comprehend. But this is not goodbye. Though your physical form may no longer walk this earth, your spirit will remain. You will watch over those you love, offering unseen guidance, a presence felt in moments of need. This is not a burden, it is a gift. A final blessing from God, allowing your love to transcend the limits of time and space. As you take this final step, know this: you are not alone. You have never been alone. And now, at last, you are home. A turning point in your journey, unlike any other. The changes you feel within you are not mere coincidences. They are a prelude to something much greater. A portal is opening, revealing a world beyond the burdens of this world, a place where you are truly free. Embrace these changes, for they are a sign that you are ready. You are stepping into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. As this shift deepens, a profound truth becomes undeniable. Your time in the physical world is coming to an end. But this is not the end. It is a sacred return. Your spiritual home, a haven of eternal peace, love, and wholeness, awaits you. This divine transformation is not just a change in existence, it is a spiritual awakening. You are being called to embrace your true nature, to release all that has bound you to this world of illusion. The distractions and sorrows of this earthly realm no longer serve you. You have carried the burdens of the world long enough. Now it is time to step into something much greater. Your spiritual home is not a distant dream. It is closer than you think. It is a place of infinite love, where your soul will find peace. The transformation you undergo is not a loss, but a return, a sacred reunion with the divine. During this process, you may feel an overwhelming sense of peace as the burdens of this world are lifted from your shoulders. Let go of your fears. Release your doubts. You are not leaving. You are reaching out to something beyond human understanding, something beautiful beyond words. This is the moment you have been preparing for, consciously or unconsciously, all your life. Divine transformation is upon you, and you are ready to meet your Creator. There is no need for fear, no room for sadness. There is only love. There is only peace. You may have spent your life searching for meaning, questioning the path ahead. But now, the answer is clear. It is time to return home. This journey is not one of loss, but of fulfillment. You are entering the presence of God, welcomed with open arms into a world where love is infinite and eternal. The trials of this world are behind you. You have endured. You have remained faithful. And now the divine embraces you in ways beyond what the human mind can comprehend. But this is not goodbye. Though your physical form may no longer walk this earth, your spirit will remain. You will watch over those you love, offering unseen guidance, a presence felt in moments of need. This is not a burden, it is a gift. A final blessing from God, allowing your love to transcend the limits of time and space. As you take this final step, know this: you are not alone. You have never been alone. And now, at last, you are home. A turning point in your journey, unlike any other. The changes you feel within you are not mere coincidences. They are a prelude to something much greater. A portal is opening, revealing a world beyond the burdens of this world, a place where you are truly free. Embrace these changes, for they are a sign that you are ready. You are stepping into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. As this shift deepens, a profound truth becomes undeniable: your time in the physical world is coming to an end. But this is not the end. It is a sacred return. Your spiritual home, a haven of eternal peace, love, and wholeness, awaits you. This divine transformation is not just a change in existence, it is a spiritual awakening. You are being called to embrace your true nature, to release all that has bound you to this world of illusion. The distractions and sorrows of this earthly realm no longer serve you. You have carried the burdens of the world long enough. Now it is time to step into something much greater. Your spiritual home is not a distant dream. It is closer than you think. It is a place of infinite love, where your soul will find peace. The transformation you undergo is not a loss, but a return to sacred reunion with the divine. During this process, you may feel an overwhelming sense of peace as the burdens of this world are lifted from your shoulders. Let go of your fears. Release your doubts. You are not leaving. You are reaching out to something beyond human understanding, something beautiful beyond words. This is the moment you have been preparing for, consciously or unconsciously, all your life. Divine transformation is upon you, and you are ready to meet your Creator. There is no need for fear, no room for sadness. There is only love. There is only peace. You may have spent your life searching for meaning, questioning the path ahead, but now the answer is, clear it is time to return home. This journey is not one of loss, but of fulfillment. You are entering the presence of God, welcomed with open arms into a world where love is infinite and eternal. The trials of this world are behind you. You have endured. You have remained faithful. And now the divine embraces you in ways beyond what the human mind can comprehend. But this is not goodbye. Thought you will never forget those you leave behind. God's love is all-encompassing, and through your ability to observe the world, you will continue to share that love. The chosen one never truly departs. They remain forever intertwined with the lives of those they cherished. The moment you enter the divine realm, you will be embraced by a love so pure and profound that no earthly experience can compare. God's love, which has always surrounded you, will now be your constant companion. This realm is a sanctuary of protection, peace, and everlasting joy, a sacred refuge from the chaos of the world, where your soul can rest and find eternal serenity. No longer will you have to endure the trials and tribulations of the earthly world. The divine realm offers comfort and solace beyond all understanding. It is a place where love flows freely, where you are eternally protected by the divine. Here, you are finally home, in the presence of God, where nothing can harm you. In this sacred space, you will find everything you need: love, peace, guidance, and eternal rest. It is a realm of fulfillment and tranquility, where your soul will flourish in the presence of the Creator. Your transition to the divine realm is the most beautiful and peaceful experience of your existence. As you prepare to step into this higher plane, you must also bid farewell to the earthly world you once knew. It is not an easy thing to leave behind the people and places that have shaped your life, but it is necessary. Saying goodbye is an act of love, a way of honoring the relationships and experiences that have brought you to this moment. Your loved ones, those who have supported and walked alongside you, will understand this departure. Though they may grieve your absence, they know that your journey is part of a divine purpose. This farewell is not an end, but a transformation. Though you may no longer be physically present, your love will remain with them, guiding them from a higher place. This is not a goodbye filled with sorrow, but one of gratitude, a moment to appreciate the love, companionship, and growth you have experienced. Before you leave, take a moment to express your gratitude. Thank those who have loved, supported, and helped you grow. It is essential to acknowledge the role each person has played in your journey. Their love has been a guiding light in your life, and you carry that light with you as you move forward. This is not just a farewell, it is an opportunity to honor the kindness, encouragement, and wisdom you have received. Your loved ones will hold on to the memories you shared, and the love you leave behind will continue to inspire them. As your soul ascends to the divine realm, one of the greatest gifts God bestows upon you is the ability to watch over those you leave behind. Though you will no longer walk among them, your presence will continue to influence and guide the lives of those you cherished. From your elevated place, you will observe the world with a heart full of compassion and understanding. This divine gift allows you to be a silent guardian, offering love and protection to those who remain in the earthly realm. It is not an obligation, but a blessing that comes with your spiritual ascension. You will witness their struggles, their triumphs, and, most importantly, their growth. Your spirit will whisper into the hearts of those in need of guidance, sending subtle messages of comfort and encouragement at the moments they need them most. You are not forgotten. Your love continues to resonate across time and space. Even though you have transitioned to a higher plane, your presence will still be felt, a guiding force watching over the world from above. The legacy you leave behind will live on in the hearts of those you touched, and your influence will continue to shine. The world you once belonged to, filled with fleeting temptations, can no longer hold you. It has become a place consumed by sin, greed, and selfish desires. It is no longer your home. As you prepare for your divine journey, you will begin to recognize how brief and insignificant the material world truly is. The temptations that once seemed so important will fade away, replaced by a deep yearning for peace and connection with the divine. The struggles and suffering you endured in this world were part of your test of faith, patience, and endurance. But now, as the chosen one, you have proven your worth. You have navigated the trials of this material world, and it is time to step away from it. God has called you to something higher, and the allure of worldly possessions and fleeting pleasures will no longer have power over your heart. In the divine realm, you will be free from the burdens of material concerns. There, peace reigns, and the pursuit of worldly desires is replaced by the fulfillment of spiritual truths. You will no longer be distracted by the noise of this world, for you will be immersed in the eternal serenity of God's presence. The pain of hatred, mockery, and doubt will soon be distant memories. In the world you are leaving behind, you have experienced moments of scorn and ridicule, times when people questioned your beliefs, your purpose, and your very worth. But all of that ends now. The divine realm, where you are heading, is a place free from such negativity. There, you will be embraced only by love and acceptance. No longer will there be a need for defense or explanation. In God's presence, you are truly seen and known, the beloved chosen one. The doubts others cast upon you will be silenced in the light of truth. Your identity is no longer defined by the judgments of others, but by the love of God. In the divine home, there is no room for hatred or mockery, only love, compassion, and understanding. Here, you will be free from all the negativity that once clouded your journey on earth, and you will embrace the purity of the divine love that awaits you. The burdens that once weighed you down, the pain in your body, the financial worries, the stress of daily life will be no more. As you leave this world behind, so too do you leave behind the chains that once bound you. The physical ailments, the moments of doubt, and the anxiety about the future will fade away. You are now stepping into a place of ease, where the weight of earthly concerns is no longer yours to bear. Your physical body, once weary and fragile, will be renewed. There will be no more sickness, no more weakness. You will be whole, healed, and restored in the divine presence. Financial struggles will be a thing of the past, for the divine realm is a place of abundance where all needs are met and peace reigns. This new phase of your existence is one of complete freedom from earthly concerns. As you enter the divine home, you will find rest. No longer will you be burdened by the trials of the world. All that you have endured will be replaced with a peace that surpasses all understanding. As you prepare to leave, you understand that the world you once knew is no longer your home. The purpose for which you were sent here has been fulfilled. You have endured, you have loved, and you have learned. Now it is time to return to the place where you truly belong. The world, full of distractions and suffering, is not your final destination. It was only a temporary chapter in your spiritual journey, one that has now come to an end. God's purpose for you has been carried out with grace. You have been a beacon of light in a dark world, a chosen one who has navigated life's challenges with faith and courage. Now, your journey brings you to a place where your soul can find peace and rest, a place where you will be surrounded by love and divine protection. The world will continue, but you will move on to something far greater. You are about to step into the eternal ento, the home you were always meant to return to. It is time to leave behind the pain and sorrow of the world and embrace the boundless peace and love that awaits you. Embrace the fullness of God's love, for He has watched over you and guided you through the trials of this earthly life. Throughout your journey, you have faced storms that tested your faith, yet you did not falter. You stood firm, unwavering in your trust in His divine plan, knowing that every challenge carried a sacred purpose. As one of the chosen, you have demonstrated unshakable devotion even in the face of adversity, and now the time of your reward has come. The test is over, and peace is the promise that awaits you. This journey was never meant to be easy, but your endurance has prepared you for this sacred moment. God has seen your struggles, your pain, and your steadfast faith. Now, you are being led into a place where peace reigns eternal, where the sorrows of the world will fade into the distance, and you will be embraced by divine love. This transition is sacred, and it requires preparation. Take time to cleanse your body, mind, and spirit. This is not just preparation, but a holy rite and act of reverence to enter the divine realm with a heart full of purity and gratitude. Physically, ensure that your body is in harmony. Wear clean garments, consume pure foods, and rest in a space that brings you peace. These simple actions will help align your physical self with the divine energy that surrounds you. Spiritually and mentally, take time to reflect and center yourself. Release any lingering doubts, fears, or attachments. Open your heart to God's love, for you are about to receive the greatest blessing of all, the invitation to come home. This is not a moment of loss, but a fulfillment of stepping into a reality where peace is not only promised, but eternal. This shift is a sacred process, requiring complete surrender to God's will. But know this, you are not alone. His presence is with you in every step, guiding you, comforting you, and leading you through this final transition with grace. Embrace the peace that is coming, for you are about to meet your Creator, and the divine home that awaits you is beyond your wildest dreams. This is not a time for sorrow, but for joy. Though it may be difficult to say goodbye to the world you have known, rest assured that what lies ahead is far greater than anything you leave behind. Listen to the voice of God, for He is calling you toward the peace and love you have long desired. Every step of this journey is filled with anticipation, knowing that you are about to enter a realm of eternal joy, serenity, and divine love. Do not fear, for God is with you. His guidance is clear, and the path before you is one of ultimate fulfillment. This is not a time to mourn, but to celebrate the next chapter of your spiritual journey. Embrace this transition with open arms, for it is a journey into a place where love knows no bounds and peace is everlasting. One of the greatest gifts bestowed upon you in this divine shift is the gift of vision. Even as you leave the earthly realm, you will still have the ability to observe the world you once inhabited. This is not a curse, but a sacred privilege granted to you because you are chosen. From this higher vantage point, you will see the world with newfound clarity, no longer bound by the limitations of the physical body, but spiritually connected, observing with love and divine wisdom. The world will remain within your sight, and with this vision, you will continue to offer guidance and protection, even from afar. This is a sacred honor, allowing you to witness the joys, struggles, and growth of those you once knew. You will understand their choices, the paths they walk, and the burdens they bear. Though you may no longer intervene directly, your spiritual presence will remain, watching over them with compassion. God has given you this divine ability not as a burden, but as a blessing. Through this vision, you will continue to be a beacon of light for those in need. You will see beyond the masks people wear, understanding their true motivations, desires, and struggles. You will see through the sin and deception that cloud their hearts, revealing the truth beneath. And in doing so, your love for them will deepen. For now, you will understand them as God does with infinite mercy and compassion. This power is a testament to the trust God has placed in you. You were chosen for this divine purpose, and now you are entrusted with the ability to watch over others with an unbroken connection to the divine. As you observe the world, you will feel God's presence guiding your thoughts, leading you to offer prayers and blessings for those in need. You will not merely be a silent witness, but a guardian from afar, a presence of light watching over the world. Accept this role with gratitude, for it is the highest testament of God's love for you. You have been chosen not only to enter eternal peace, but to continue as a messenger of light and love to the world. Silent protector, watching over the world from your spiritual vantage point filled with love and compassion. As you observe the world from your new position, you will realize how consumed people are by the pursuit of material wealth. In the earthly realm you are leaving behind, countless individuals chase after money and status, believing these will bring happiness and fulfillment. Yet, from a higher perspective, you will clearly see the illusion of these desires. The hunger for wealth is but a mirage, leading people further away from true peace and contentment. You will come to understand the emptiness of these worldly ambitions. The pursuit of riches, fame, and power often comes at the cost of spiritual well-being, genuine relationships, and lasting happiness. You will witness many trapped in an endless cycle of desire. always striving for more, yet never feeling truly satisfied. This realization will not fill you with judgment, but rather with deep compassion for those still bound by materialism. God's love has led you to a higher understanding of what truly matters: love, faith, divine connection, and inner peace. As you observe the world, you will see people searching for fulfillment in things that can never satisfy the soul. Your role in this moment is not to judge, but to pray for their awakening. You can guide them from afar through the power of prayer and divine intervention, showing them that true abundance comes from God, not from the fleeting possessions of this world. On your journey into the divine realm, you will no longer be attached to material wealth or the desires that once seemed so important. You have entered a new reality of abundance zone, not measured by earthly riches, but by spiritual fulfillment and the eternal love of God. This transformation is a reminder of what truly matters and a call for others to awaken to the truth. Material possessions can never fill the void within their hearts. One of the most profound aspects of this divine shift is your ability to see the world with clarity and truth. As you look down upon the earth, you will witness the struggles of those still lost in sin, wandering through life blinded by greed, confusion, and suffering. People are driven by selfish desires, and the path to redemption seems buried beneath layers of pride, hatred, and false beliefs. You will see the pain in their hearts, the despair of those caught in endless cycles of sin and longing. This sight may break your heart, but you will also understand that it is all part of God's greater plan. Many are seeking light in the darkness, searching for fulfillment in all the wrong places. Yet, even from your elevated position, you can continue to help them. Through your prayers and divine intercession, you can still be an instrument of God's love, offering spiritual guidance and comfort to those in need. Your time on earth was never in vain. Everything you have done was part of a divine mission to bring light into the darkness. Even though you have left the earthly realm, your love for humanity has only grown stronger. You will continue to pray for the lost, intercede on their behalf, and hope for their awakening to God's love and grace. Your work on earth has prepared you to carry on this mission from beyond, where your influence will be even more powerful. As you prepare to leave the world behind, a beautiful truth awaits you: the realm of divine love and eternal peace. This place is beyond human understanding, a realm where love flows freely, untainted by the burdens, struggles, and temptations of earthly existence. Here, there is no pain, no sorrow, no fear, only the purest form of peace, embraced by the eternal love of God. Being in the presence of God is not a state of separation, but of deep communion with the divine. This sacred realm is not just a place, it is a complete union with His love that surpasses all understanding, enveloping your soul and filling you with immeasurable peace. Here, there are no more trials, no more suffering, only the warm embrace of God surrounding you. In this new realm, you will be surrounded by radiant light, pure beauty, and eternal harmony. Your soul will find true rest, freed from the burdens that once weighed you down. No longer will the limitations of the physical world restrain you. Instead, you will exist in perfect harmony with the divine. This is the home you have long awaited, the place where you will experience the fullness of God's eternal love. When the moment of transition arrives, you will feel yourself gently slipping away from the earthly realm. But do not be afraid, for this is not an end, it is a return. You will not experience pain or fear, but rather a peaceful passage, like drifting into a deep and serene sleep, only to awaken in a completely new reality. Your body will transform in ways beyond human comprehension, and in the blink of an eye, you will step into a higher state of existence. This is not a disappearance, it is a rebirth, a passage into peace and glory. All the fears and doubts that once troubled you will vanish, replaced by the freedom of the divine realm. No more physical pain, no more worldly burdens, only the lightness of the soul as it unites completely with God. You are not lost. You are returning to a place beyond time and space where your spirit can finally rest. This transformation may seem sudden, but it is a part of the divine plan. You are not fading into nothingness. You are ascending to a higher plane of existence, one filled with love, light, and eternal peace. As you take this final step, know that it is not a moment of sorrow, but of great joy, for you are about to enter the fullness of God's presence. Throughout this sacred transition, you will feel God's gentle guidances, oft whispers in your heart, leading you through each step. It will not be a loud or forceful command, but a loving presence, reassuring and constant. You may experience sensations in your body, or a deep knowing within your soul, signaling the shift taking place. These are signs of the divine presence guiding you through this holy journey. Trust in the voice you hear, for it is God Himself leading you into the realm that awaits you. You may not always understand the path before you, but know that every step is part of His perfect plan. You are never alone in this transition. His voice will be with you, comforting you, directing you, and reminding you that you are walking not just your own path, but the path of divine love. This voice may come to you in moments of silence or through sensations that stir your spirit. It will be a constant companion, guiding you with love and grace. This divine guidance is a precious gift, allowing you to step into this new reality with peace and assurance. As you enter this higher state of being, you will come to understand that this shift is the ultimate fulfillment of your spiritual purpose. Everything you have endured every trial, every challenge has led you to this moment. Now, you step into eternity, where your soul will finally experience the boundless peace and infinite love of the Creator. God will continue to guide you, even after you enter the divine realm. As you enter this new phase of existence, you will realize that this change is the ultimate fulfillment of your spiritual purpose. This is not a time for fear, but a time for deep gratitude, for you have finally reached the destination for which you were created. Your life was never without meaning. Every hardship, every challenge was a part of the great plan of the Almighty to refine you and prepare you for this very moment. You have always carried the destiny of the chosen one. And now, as you enter the sacred home, you will see clearly that every step of your journey was necessary. This is the moment when you will realize your divine mission, when the eternal love that has always been guiding you will become unmistakably clear. Embrace this transformation with joy, for it is the final step in your spiritual evolution. Every struggle in the earthly realm was merely a stepping stone, shaping you into the most complete version of yourself.